Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon, scholars. We'll start.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Okay, we are live now. Okay, so can you hear me, guys?
Yes,
Everyone?
sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So we'll go with the presentation first, okay? So we'll go one by one. So we have like total 6 presentation, shortlisted, okay? So the first one we'll go in the same order. So you all have ready with your presentations, right? Everybody
Yes,
have
sir.
with
Yes,
your own?
sir.
I will allow you to share. You can share and start, okay? Ready?
Yes, sir.
Everyone is ready?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So we'll go in the same order, okay? What is the order you can see on the screen? Same order will be going. So shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, sir.
So first we'll go with Amrit. As you can see, he's going to be a future scientist, DRDO and ISRO, right?
Yes, sir.
So before going into that, you just explain that why you want to go in DRDO, ISRO, like you want to work. What is the inspiration for it? And then you can start, okay? Let me make you co-host so you can share your screen. Yes, Amrit, you can start. I'll just stop sharing. You can start your presentation.
सर मैं इसरो और डीआरडीओ में इसलिए जाना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि इसरो में जाकर मैं अपने देश के लिए कुछ करना चाहता हूँ सबसे पहली बात तो, और डीआरडीओ में इसलिए क्योंकि जो हमारे दुश्मन जो कंट्री है मतलब कि जो एनिमी कंट्री है उनके पास भी फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे कि चाइना, उसके पास हमसे ताकतवर J-22 एयरक्राफ्ट जो कि एक बॉम्बर है, तो उसको मतलब चाइना से आगे हमारी कंट्री जा सके और उससे अच्छे हमारे पास एयरक्राफ्ट आ सकें, इसलिए मैं डीआरडीओ में जाना चाहता हूँ एज अ इंजीनियर या फिर एज अ साइंटिस्ट वर्क।
Good, good. Okay, you can start your presentation. But आपने introduction नहीं दिया, आपका नाम कौन सी क्लास में है, that also important, right? Okay, you share and then do it. No issue.
अच्छा, सभी को मेरी स्क्रीन विजिबल हो रही है?
No, no. अभी आपको शेयर करना है स्क्रीन.
1 मिनट।
Yes, Amrit, what's an issue? Are you facing any issue?
यस सर। सर एक्चुअली मेरी स्क्रीन शो नहीं हो रही है।
नहीं, एक स्क्रीन ऑप्शन होगा, शेयर स्क्रीन ऑप्शन मिल रहा है आपको?
यस सर, यस सर।
वहां से आपको फिर सेलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, राइट?
या
शेयर स्क्रीन पे जाकर के आपको स्क्रीन सेलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा किसको शेयर करना है, नहीं तो फिर
सर अब विजिबल है?
नो, you have not shared yet. You have to share screen.
एक्चुअली मैं यहाँ पे कर रहा हूँ, जब तक आप किसी और को कह सकते हैं।
Okay, right. So we'll go with the next one then. Next, Who is the next one? Please remember your order, guys. I'll not tell
Sir,
you
I
again.
am the next one, sir.
So second one is, you just look at the poster. Look at the order, okay? So this is the second one, PPT presentation on rocket and missile. That is the second one. Okay. Please remember
Yes,
your
sir.
order.
Yes, sir.
This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Garvit, let me make you host. So पहले आप introduction दीजिए छोटा सा, ठीक है? उसके बाद फिर आप start कर सकते हो. Let me
Okay,
make you
sir.
co-host. Then you can
Sir,
start.
can I start my introduction?
Yes, you can start and you can share your screen also.
So good afternoon, everyone. I am Garvit. I am at present I am from I was in 9th class and I am from the Alwar, Rajasthan. And today I am here to present my presentation on the rocket and missile. And we learn what is rocket and missile, and then we learn what is the difference between rocket and missile, and then we learn what was the rocket does the ISRO have, and the how many missiles does the India have. So let's start my. Sir, how to share, sir?
अभी अमृत का स्क्रीन शेयर हो रहा है. Okay, we will go with the number third. Who is the third one?
Anuva, sir.
Anuma, right. Anuma, go ahead. Please do share your screen.
Sir, you disabled it seems, sir, here.
Okay, otherwise I will. Okay, just a minute. Yes, you can share it now.
Sir,
Yes, your screen is visible. You can go ahead.
good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanva. I'm from 9th class. Today I'm going to present the PPT about rocket and missile. So what is the main difference between the rocket and missile? A rocket is a spacecraft or a space vehicle with a highly powerful engine intended to transport people or equipment beyond Earth's atmosphere and out into the space. So a rocket will be directly launched from the uh, ground to Earth. It goes to the space. It is used to transport people from here to the space, or it carries the equipment. So a missile is referred to guided missile in military jargon. A jargon means only some types of occupations can understand the language. A guided missile is a self-propelled flying weapon that is typically driven by a fighter jet or engine. A missile is only referred to the military people. It is like only used for the military purpose. So some rockets and missiles. So some rockets of India are Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, the SLV. SLV is nothing but Satellite Launch Vehicle, and the Vikram. This rocket is also known as the SLV. Some missiles of India: Agniveer, Prithvi, and BrahMos. This missile is Prithvi from military people. So the differences between the rocket and missile: motor. A rocket will be having the only rocket purpose used motor. Missile: rocket motor or jet engine or combined engine, etc. Payload: missile is used for warhead and rocket is used for warhead only when used as weapon. Guidance system: missile must have the guidance system. Rocket is free or guided rocket. Thank you.
Okay, good presentation. So let me go with the next. We'll go with the
Sir.
fourth one. So who is the fourth one?
Sir, me.
Yes, Manisha. You can share your screen and you can start. Will you able to share? Manisha? Are you able to share, Manisha? Manisha, can you share the screen? Okay, good. Go ahead. Manisha, please do start. Your voice is not audible. Your mic is off. Manisha, your mic is off. Your screen is visible, but your mic is off. Yes, now you can share.
My name is Manisha. I'm from grade 7. Today I'm gonna to present PPT on rockets and missiles. What is a rocket? A rocket is a device that launched into air. What is a missile? A missile is a other device which obtains thrust from a rocket engine. What is the difference between rocket and missile? Rocket. A rocket is a spacecraft that launched into air. A missile is a other vehicle which obtains thrust from the rocket engine. What what are the missiles available in India? Names of the missiles that available in India: anti-tank missile and air to air missile, hypersonic missile. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, you can stop to sharing. Okay. Who is the next number?
Only sir.
Yes, Santosh. Go ahead.
చెప్పినా నాకు అర్థమైంది.
Sir, I can't share screen.
You can check it.
Okay, now I can share screen. Sir.
Please do it fast.
Yes, sir. Wait 1 minute, sir.
Please, guys, be ready with your presentation. Okay.
Sir, you can visible my screen.
Yeah, it's visible. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Santosh. I'm from grade 9 CBSE. I'm studying in Discovery of School Learning Forward. I'm from Telangana, Hyderabad. Uh, uh, today I'm telling about PPT. Today I'm telling about rockets and missiles. What is rocket? A rocket is a cylindrical shape and which will go to the high means great heights of the air, and it will it's how it will go means it will burn some liquids and like petrol gas, and it will go to the great heights of the air, and it will go to the space. And what is missile? Missile is a means missile, they will target to the one place and they will blast it. That is called a missile. Okay, now in this slide, find out what is missile and what is rocket.
Santosh, can I?
You can, Anua.
Left one is rocket, right one is missile.
Okay. It's correct answer, Anua. Thank you, Anua. Okay, difference between rocket and missile. And rocket is it will be controlled by some means it is controlled by people from down, and it will be go to the space, and it can missile can't go to the space, and it will be blast, rocket will be not blast, and missile can be blast. And how many missiles does India have? Okay, some types of missiles is then here. Names of missiles: Trishul, Akansh missile, Berk 8, and here types of missiles there, and its speed also given here. And how many types of rockets does India have? Uh, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV, and we have PSLV, GSLV, and MK3, LVM3. We have this many uh, rocket vehicles we have here. And thank you. Thank you.
So now can I?
Sir,
You can share your screen, Hijba. And you can start. Can you listen me?
So,
Just
yeah, sir, you can share that PDF which I have sent you.
go ahead. So please
Okay.
introduce yourself first and then go ahead.
Okay. So, wait a minute. Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm Hisba Khan from grade 9, 10th, and today I'll tell you about rocket and missiles. So, first question is what is rocket? So, rocket or projectile that obtain thrust from a rocket engine. In rocket, whenever we fire a rocket, it goes in the projectile motion to move forward. Rocket use force, which is called as forward force. Uh, Forward force obtained from the rocket engine. This force is nothing but a thrust. Thrust is like we put a force, which is in Hindi, which is called zor. So this is called thrust. फॉरवर्ड फोर्स कुछ नहीं है बस एक जोर टाइप है after rocket is basically a vehicle which is used to lift satellite in space. Now what is missile? So missile is a kind of an object which basically used for targeting and for destroying any other object. A missile that is guiding during powered flight and unguided during free flight when the trajectory that it followed is subject only to the external influences of gravity and atmospheric drag. After that, I just tell about difference between rocket and missiles. So please change the screen.
Hijba, it's a trajectory. Okay, what is the word called you have used now here? That is the word called trajectory.
Trajectory.
This word. Okay.
Okay, so
Trajectory means path. Trajectory is nothing but the path missile or rocket follows.
okay, so after that there is a difference between rocket and missile. So rocket vehicle can be guided and unguided object. We can see a difference here that rocket is vehicle and missile is an object. And second point, I had just noted that they are powered by rocket engine and missiles. They are powered by other type of propulsion system. Now, third part, I have just noted that they are warhead only when used as weapon, and missiles always be a warhead. Warhead means that they are used in warhead. There is any war, so they missiles used as a weapon, but rocket only when we use them as a weapon. After that, I have just written that how many rockets and did India have. So India has three active operational launch vehicle. The main I have just three, but there are more. So PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, GSLV, just sir, can you please tell the pronunciation?
It's a geosynchronous.
Okay, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle and MK3, SLV3, ASLV, GSMK2. So these are the rockets that India have, and maybe more, but I have just noted these. So after last question is how many missiles did India have? So four operational ballistic missile systems and as estimate 70 warheads. The short range there is like names of the missiles. The short range after Agni-Veer anti-tank missile, Prithvi 1 peak stockpile, and etc. Thank you.
Okay, so here actually GSLV, okay, having two, okay, it is having two versions. One is MK2,
Yes, sir.
okay, and
And
MK,
MK3.
okay, that is what is
MK2 and
written.
MK3.
Yeah, you have written MK3 separate, na? That is actually GSLV only. So MK2 is actually Russian made. What is that? It's a Russian made. My engine, whatever this now, the technology, that
Hmm.
engine what we use, that is a Russian version. And after some time, what will happen? That Soviets and hand is split it, right? Divided into Russian at all. On that time, what happened? Indian brought this Russian engines and they used in the rocket. So that is MK2. After that, they have done some implementation, some changes, and that engine becomes an Indian made. And that is the same engine we call as a MK2 Mark 3. MK means is Mark. Okay.
Okay,
So in
so
GSLV, we have two, Mark 2 and Mark 3. So generally we use now Mark 3. Okay. Mark 2 is the Russian version. Okay,
okay,
fine.
so
Then here you have ballistic. Okay. Then you written Agni V, right? It's the Agni 5. What is that? It's written in Roman. It's Agni 5. Okay. Not Agni V. It's
yes, sir.
the Roman, they have written 5. So that is it. Okay. Okay. Good. Good observation.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Next, we'll go with again the first one. So, Amrit,
Yes, sir.
are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm making you co-host. Yes, you can share screen now. No, just a minute. Yes, you can share the screen, Amrit.
Hello, my name is Antariksha. I am a student of class 4A in Teaching Role of the Center University Exam. Today, I am going to present my presentation of difference between rocket and missile in front of all of you. I hope you will like it. And difference between rocket and missile. A missile has a guidance system. After it is launched, its trajectory and impact point can be.
Yes, what happened, Amrit? Guys, please do ready with your presentation.
Difference between rocket and missile. A missile has a guidance system. After it is launched, its trajectory and impact point can be changed mid-flight. A rocket, on the other hand, is directed based upon how much propellant is available and their
Your
available.
voice is too low, Amrit.
Difference between rockets and missiles. A missile has a guidance system. After it is launched, its trajectory and impact point can be changed mid-flight. A rocket, on the other hand, is directed based upon how much propulsion is
Propellant.
available.
It's a propellant. Okay.
Propellant
Propellant.
is available and the evolution of the rocket launcher. Name of Indian missiles is BrahMos, Agni 5, Agni 3rd, and Prithvi and Akash. Name of Indian rockets is SLV-3, ASLV, PSLV, XL, GSLV, MK 2nd, GSLV, MK 3rd. Now, what is missiles? Missile is a warhead is the forward section of a device that contains the explosive agent or toxic biological, chemical, or nuclear material that is delivered by a missile. And
Oh.
what is rocket?
Okay, let me share the screen. I'll share, you can explain. Let me share. I've downloaded your video. Okay, I hope that you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. The name of Indian missiles. Indian missile name is BrahMos, Agni 5 and Agni 3rd and Prithvi and Akash.
हम सबके लिए जो जाग रहे बस साथ हमारा मांग.
Some Indian missiles is and Indian rockets. Indian rocket is SLV 3, SLV, ASLV, PSLV, GSLV and GSLV MK 3rd.
रहे विज्ञान से भारत सींच रहे इतिहास के पन्ने छाप रहे है सलाम तुझे इसरो.
What is rocket? For a rocket, the payload can be a satellite, space probe, or spacecraft carrying humans, animals, or cargo. For a ballistic missile, the payload is one or more warheads and related systems.
है सलाम तुझे इसरो है सलाम.
Thank you.
This is the last? You have one more, just a minute. That's it all? It is there?
What's up?
So still it is there? Okay, let me play.
What is missile? A missile carries warhead is the forward section of a device that contains the explosive agent or toxic biological, chemical, or nuclear material that is delivered by a missile.
हम सबके लिए जो जाग रहे बस साथ हमारा मांग रहे.
Of ISRO. Missiles carries warhead while rockets carrying payloads such as carrying satellites and taking them into space, separating them and launching them into the orbit of another planet or Earth.
विज्ञान से भारत सींच रहे इतिहास के पन्ने छाप रहे है सलाम तुझे.
The following are the different types of rockets propulsion is liquid fuel chemical propulsion, solid fuel chemical propulsion, and cold gas chemical propulsion ion.
इसरो है सलाम तुझे इसरो है सलाम तुझे इसरो.
And types of missiles of India. There are 5 types: air to air, air to surface, surface to air, and anti-ship and anti-tank or assault. Ballistic missiles are most often categorized as short range, medium range, intermediate range, and intercontinental ballistic missiles SRBMS and MRBMS and IRBMS and CLMS.
What is
etc.
SRBMS?
Sir, SRBMLS means short range ballistic missiles.
And MRBMS?
Medium range MR medium range ballistic missiles.
Okay, and IRBMS?
Intercontinental range ballistic
No,
missiles.
IRBMS.
IRBMLS BMS.
That is intermediate range, right? Ballistic
Yeah.
missiles? and ICEMS is intercontinental. Okay.
हम सबके लिए जो जाग रहे बस साथ हमारा मांग रहे
Thank you so much to see my presentation.
ज्ञान से भारत सींच रहे इतिहास के पन्ने छाप
Okay, good presentation. Okay, next we have Garvit. Garvit, go ahead. You can share the screen and you can start. Otherwise, I should share. Let me check if I can share. Okay, let me share the screen.
So, good afternoon, everyone. So, let's start my presentation. First, first we learned what is rocket and a missile. A rocket is a spacecraft or a launch vehicle which is a highly powerful engine that takes humans and payload to the space to other planets. जो रॉकेट होता है ना वो एक ऐसा स्पेसक्राफ्ट होता है या व्हीकल की तरह होता है जो कि पेलोड्स यानी कि सैटेलाइट होता है अपना और भी जो सामान होता है स्पेस में जाता है वो किससे जाता है रॉकेट के द्वारा जाता है ये स्पेस में जा सकता है अदर प्लेनेट पर ह्यूमंस को और सैटेलाइट को लेके जा सकता है एंड नेक्स्ट वी स्टडी व्हाट इज मिसाइल अ रॉकेट प्रोपेलेंट weapon designed to deliver an explosive warhead with great accuracy at high speed to attack on other countries. The missile have ranges of several thousand miles. ये ऐसा ऑब्जेक्ट होता है जो रॉकेट के जो इंजन होते हैं जेट इंजन उस पे बेस्ड होता है और ये अपने साथ एक बहुत ज्यादा पावरफुल वॉरहेड कैरी कर सकता है जो कि किसी भी दुश्मन देश को डिस्ट्रॉय करने के लिए आसान होता है और ये ग्रेट एक्यूरेसी के साथ जाता है मींस अगर हमने एक टारगेट हिट कर दिया तो ये उसी टारगेट को हिट करेगा ये कभी भी डिफ्लेक्ट नहीं होता है समटाइम्स ये डिफ्लेक्ट हो जाता है लेकिन ये गाइडेड होता है और ये हजारों मील्स तक हजारों किलोमीटर तक अपने निशाने को टारगेट को हिट कर सकता है देन वी रीड व्हाट इज डिफरेंस बिटवीन रॉकेट एंड मिसाइल फर्स्ट वी रीड रॉकेट आर यूज्ड टू गो टू स्पेस जो रॉकेट होते हैं वो स्पेस में जाने के लिए हेल्पफुल होते हैं अदर प्लेनेट पे जाने के लिए हेल्पफुल होते हैं एंड इट वर्क्स ऑन थर्ड लॉ ऑफ द मोशन ये जो रॉकेट्स हैं ये थर्ड लॉ ऑफ मोशन पे वर्क करते हैं मींस एक्शन का रिएक्शन होता है जब रॉकेट थ्रस्ट पैदा करता है तब ये फ्लाई करता है उड़ता है एंड थर्ड रॉकेट्स आर ऑलवेज गाइडेड रॉकेट जो होता है वो हमेशा गाइडेड होते हैं कि उन्हें किस टाइम पर स्टेज सेपरेट होनी है क्या होना है और नेक्स्ट रॉकेट प्रोड्यूस वेरी लाउड साउंड व्हेन लॉन्चिंग जो रॉकेट होते हैं जब वो लॉन्च होते हैं तो बहुत ज्यादा तेज साउंड वेव्स प्रोड्यूस करते हैं एंड नेक्स्ट रॉकेट आर यूज्ड टू ट्रांसपोर्ट ह्यूमंस एंड पेलोड टू स्पेस जो रॉकेट होते हैं वो ह्यूमंस और पेलोड को ट्रांसपोर्ट करते हैं स्पेस में और अदर प्लेनेट्स पे देन वी रीड अबाउट मिसाइल्स मिसाइल्स आर यूज्ड टू अटैक ऑन एनिमी कंट्रीज जो मिसाइल्स होती हैं वो दुश्मन देशों पर अटैक करने के लिए यूज की जाती है जो मिसाइल्स कैन नॉट गो टू स्पेस मिसाइल्स को हम स्पेस तक नहीं ले जा सकते हैं और मिसाइल्स भी हमेशा ही गाइडेड होती हैं मिसाइल प्रोड्यूस लो साउंड देन रॉकेट जब वो मिसाइल लॉन्च की जाती है तो वो रॉकेट से थोड़ा सा कम साउंड प्रोड्यूस करती है लेकिन वो भी लाउड साउंड ही करती हैं एंड मिसाइल्स आफ्टर लॉन्चिंग वी कैन रिप्लेस टारगेट इसका मतलब है कि जब हमने एक टारगेट सेट कर दिया कि मिसाइल को इस टारगेट पे हिट करना है तब हम उस टारगेट को जब वो उड़ चुकी है मिसाइल तब हम उसे चेंज कर सकते हैं देन वी रीड sir then we read about all ISRO rockets that the ISRO have first is ASLV second is PSLV and then GSLV MK second and GSLV MK third ASLV and first is SLV 3 The SLV-3 was made by APJ Abdul Kalam. It can lift 17 ton, and it is total height is 23 meter, and it can take 45 kg weight payload to LEO stationary LEO Earth orbit, sorry, ASLV. Then इसकी जो लिफ्ट पावर होती है वो 39 टन होती है, और ये इसका जो हाइट होता है वो 23.5 मीटर होता है, और ये लियो अर्थ ऑर्बिट तक 150 kg कैरी कर सकता है. देन PSLV मींस पोलर सैटेलाइट लॉन्च व्हीकल, ये पोल पे सैटेलाइट लॉन्च करता है, और इसकी लिफ्ट कैपेसिटी 295 टन है. इसकी टोटल हाइट 44 मीटर होती है, और ये जियो स्टेशनरी ऑर्बिट तक 1 टन ले जा सकता है. देन GSLV MK सेकंड, इसकी लिफ्ट कैपेसिटी 400 टन होती है, टोटल हाइट 49 मीटर होती है, और ये जियो स्टेशनरी ऑर्बिट तक 2 टन ले जा सकता है. और GSL एंड देन मोस्ट पावरफुल रॉकेट ऑफ द इसरो, GSLV MK सेकंड, सॉरी थर्ड. इसकी जो लिफ्ट कैपेसिटी है वो 629 टन होती है, और ये इसकी हाइट 42 मीटर होती है, और ये जियो स्टेशनरी ऑर्बिट तक 4.5 टन ले जा सकता है. और जो रॉकेट जो इसरो का मोस्ट ट्रस्टेड रॉकेट है वो है PSLV. एंड PSLV के भी कुछ टाइप्स हैं, जैसे PSLV C35, PSLV C45, PSLV XL. ये बहुत ट्रस्टेड रॉकेट है इसरो का. इससे ही चंद्रयान 2 और चंद्रयान 1 हमारे लॉन्च हुए थे, और 140 सैटेलाइट जो हमने लॉन्च की थी वो भी इसी के द्वारा की गई थी, और मंगलयान मिशन भी इसी के द्वारा किया गया था. देन वी रीड इंडियन मिसाइल्स. What are the missiles does the India have? So I can only take some missiles. Many missiles does the India have? First is BrahMos. That is the calibration missile of Russia and India. ये साउंड की स्पीड तक ट्रेवल कर सकती है. और सेकंड है निर्भय, ये 1000 किलोमीटर तक टारगेट है इसका. और नेक्स्ट इज प्रहार, that is contain 155 किलोमीटर टारगेट. एंड देन पृथ्वी सेकंड, इसका जो टारगेट है वो 250 किलोमीटर होता है. और अग्नि फर्स्ट 700 किलोमीटर टारगेट, अग्नि सेकंड 2000 प्लस किलोमीटर टारगेट, एंड अग्नि थर्ड 3000 किलोमीटर टारगेट, एंड अग्नि फोर्थ 3500 किलोमीटर टारगेट, एंड अग्नि 5 मोस्ट पावरफुल मिसाइल ऑफ इंडिया 5000 kilometers, sorry. And then K-15, it is a sub-launched missile that is can attack 700 kilometer. And then K-4 sub-launched missile 3500 kilometer. और इनमें से बहुत सारी जो मिसाइल है पृथ्वी, अग्नि, ये APJ अब्दुल कलाम के द्वारा बनाई गई थी. And then thank you everyone for seeing my presentation. Thank you. Sir, your mic is off.
Yes, so yes, all the presentation were good. There were few things improvement is required, but yeah, all over it was really good. So I will give the just comments, okay? I'll tell you the one by one. Like first, if I talk about this Amrit, it was a really wonderful combination of music and texture and fonts. It was really good. Okay. Only the thing is you have to keep in mind that when you are giving a presentation, especially online, your camera should be on. So Amrit, right? So next
Okay,
time, not here, wherever if you are giving any online interview or anything, make sure your camera is on, right? And all over it was really good. And yeah, it can be like you can add more information, but as for it is 5 minutes, so I think some more information you can add, right? Okay, and overall it was good, really good presentation. Next, one thing more, Amrit, like music is not required. Okay, when you are giving a presentation, it will only what? presentation. Yeah, you can additionally add it, but throughout the presentation, you should not. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
that is the thing. Okay, next we have after the Amrit. Who is that? After the Amrit,
Garvit.
So,
Garvit. So yes, it was good presentation, Garvit. And yeah, the thing is, when you are giving a presentation, you should introduce yourself. You have not introduced directly, you started. Okay.
No, sir, I
And
introduced before.
when you introduce.
Sir, you say
Okay, fine.
first
If you
and then.
introduce, if not, it's fine. If you enter, fine. Not introduce means, please introduce everyone. You have to introduce yourself. Very short. Then you have to start your presentation. And yeah, information was really good. You have kept so much of information. Explanation was good. Only the thing is, again, the camera should be on, right? If you are giving a online session. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next we have, yes, Anuva. So yeah, Anuva, it was good, but still it has given 5 minutes. Your presentation got over, I think, 1.5 minutes, something like that. So you should add some more information. Okay, information should be added. Okay, and overall it was good. Your camera was on. That was a good thing. So overall it was good, right? Then we had Manisha. So Manisha, your introduction was not there. Yes, it is for everyone. First slide should be your topic, and below you should write the name, your name, and which class you are. If you are giving a presentation, first slide should be about you, your name, class, and your topic. Okay, so Manisha, your name was not there in the first slide, and whoever not there, you have to mention. Okay, that is what the way of giving presentation. It should be mentioned in the first slide.
Okay.
And yeah, it was very short, so you might can, and there was a slide, it is repeated. Have you seen that? Your second slide and third slide, it was repeated. The same thing, like difference between rocket and missile. The first slide also was the same one as the second one. So that part you have to look. The thing should not repeat. Clear, Manisha?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Overall, it was good. And yes, camera, of course, it should be on while you're giving the presentation or interview, whatever. And okay, and overall, it was really good. Then we had Santosh. You need to like what the thing work on the part of this font coloring part. Okay. See, some of the places what happened. Santosh, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So some of the place what happened, whatever you have written, background is very dark, and over to that you have written dark, like black over black text. Will it be visible? It was not visible. So you have to use, like, if background is light, then you can use text dark. If background is dark, then text should be light. Okay. So that combination you have to look, and there was a like you can say some errors. So yeah, it will be fine, but it is a learning. But yeah, still there were some errors. You can check it, but overall explanation was good. Your explanation was good. And again, your camera was off, I think it seems.
Yes, sir.
So that one. Okay, next we had yes, Hijba. Hijba, your explanation was really good. The way you deliver it was really good. You have a good communication skills. If you are planning in future becoming a politician, you can be a good politician. Okay.
thank you, sir.
You can convince the people very easily. Only the thing is, it was handwritten, right? So maybe you don't have laptop, or maybe a lack of sources, but it was good. But yeah, like when presentation it comes, it should be like how the others has done, right? You should make PPT like that, right? So that is, and overall it was
Oh,
good.
yes, sir. From next time, I will.
But really, you can be
Okay,
a
thank
good
you, sir.
politician. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So let's start the session, guys. Today's session is dedicated to you all. So right. Okay. Let me start the session now. So today we'll talk about what we have to talk today, guys. Remember? Yesterday itself I said
Sir, rocket.
we are going to talk about propellant. Today also some of the presentation that word has comes, right?
Sir.
Propellant.
Yes,
What
sir.
do you mean by propellant? And then we'll go for the types of rockets based on your this, what do you call, based on propellant. Okay, we are going to talk about. So let me share the screen. Okay. Okay, so can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So propellant क्या होता है? एक तरह से जैसे अब मैं आपसे पूछूं, आपने एक एक्सपेरिमेंट किया होगा. You might have done one experiment in your like science lab that when you take a candle and light up the candle and keep one glass over to that after lightening that candle, what will happen to that candle after some time if you keep the glass over to it?
The candle बुझ जाएगी.
Sir, it will like वो
Candle was
बुझ जाएगी.
बुझ जाएगी.
Can-
Why it will
Sir,
off?
वो बुझ
Why will
जाएगी.
it will off?
because
Sir,
of
because it will not
Because-
got oxygen.
Because of
oxygen.
like sufficient amount of oxygen will not be there, right? Because in the presence of oxygen
Yes,
only
sir.
fire can be done, right?
Yes,
So now the
sir.
thing
Yes,
is
sir.
here. See, what is candle? Candle is you can say one kind of what? It's one kind of fuel. One kind of.
Fuel.
And now, in order to burn the candle, what you want? If that is not there, it will not light up. What is that? Like
So
we have candle,
oxygen and yeah,
we
oxygen,
have candle,
candle, matchstick.
right? Plus oxygen, right? Then only what you'll get? Fire.
We can burn the candle. Yeah.
Then only your candle will burn, right? So what you can say in this case,
Mm.
your candle is fuel. Candle is
Fuel.
Fuel.
which is going to
Fuel.
burn.
Fuel.
To burn, and that light will generate, right? That in terms of fire. And oxygen is the what? Oxidizer. Oxygen is a
Oxidizer.
Oxidizer.
it is spelling is there is a mistake. Let me correct it. In the presentation, there is a I think it has while I was just editing on the time it happened. So it is oxidizer. What is the spelling, guys?
oxidizer.
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 Okay. So let me share the screen now. Okay, can you see the screen, guys, now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So candle is, what is candle? Candle is a fuel plus oxygen
Is equals to
Equals to-
fire. Fire.
now. See the why we want fire. Like, okay, when we talk about rocket, do we need fire when we talk about rockets or even missiles also? Do we want
Yes,
fire?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, we
Yes,
do
sir.
want, because see, we have a rocket, right? What happened in the rocket? The fires come out from the nozzle. Fires come out. So something is burning, right? What is burning? So in the case of candle, candle will melt,
Fuel.
like it will burn, and in the presence of oxygen. So candle is fuel,
सर रॉकेट को फायर
oxygen
किया
is-
जिससे वो स्पेस में जाएगा.
oxidizer. So क्या हमें fire मिल सकता है? Can we get the fire? See, fire is important in order to move
Yes,
for the
sir.
Yes,
rocket.
sir.
Now
सर,
अगर
Yes,
हमें
sir.
fire चाहिए,
रॉकेट
तो हमें क्या क्या चाहिए होगा? क्या क्या चाहिए होगा? If we want fire, what are
सर
the things we want?
फ्यूल
And oxidizer.
सर फ्यूल
Sir,
ऑक्सीजन
oxidizer.
Both is required,
Sir,
right?
oxidizer.
Candle and
Oxidizer.
oxygen both is the same.
Sir,
In the case
fuel
of
भी.
rocket also, we have something called fuel and oxidizer.
ऑक्सीडाइजर.
Clear?
यस सर.
Like if you're talking about, fuel is H2 in the liquid form. When you're talking a cryogenic, right, or liquid fuel. So we use hydrogen gas in the liquid form and oxygen as a liquid form. Oxidizer as a
Liquid form.
oxygen will be what? As a oxidizer. That is in the liquid form. You know that hydrogen and oxygen is in liquid form or gaseous form? It's generally in the gaseous form, right?
Gaseous
Yes,
form.
form. Yes, sir.
But what we do, we convert into liquid form. So agar koi cheez, like if something is in gaseous form, you want to convert into liquid, what you will do? Any idea?
Sir,
Hmm.
Sir, we create pressure on them. Create
Like,
pressure on them.
no.
Yes, sir.
If something is in the form of gas, like I want gas, I have gas, I want liquid. How I can get it?
So, sir, he's saying right. We will put a high pressure, and in last we will get the liquid. Gas is transferred in liquid.
It's not about pressure, it's about temperature. See that, just for example, you boil water, right? What will happen? Water will evaporate, right?
Yes, sir.
The form of what? It is a gas. Now again, what will happen? This gas will again convert into water. What will happen? How it is converting? Temperature is getting down.
Yes, sir. Temperature is getting down.
Means temperature is decreasing. So if you want to convert something from gas to liquid, what do you have to do? You have to decrease the temperature. You have to decrease the
temperature.
And if you want to convert into gas, increase the. See, if you take a water and boil up to 100 degrees centigrade, what will happen? Whatever the amount of water you kept in a bowl, it will flow off, right? It will fly up, right? Yes or no? After some time, you will not see any water in the bowl. So what will happen? The water has evaporate in the form of gas, right? Evaporation. So that is the thing. So if you want to convert into gas, what do you have to do? Increase the temperature or decrease the temperature?
Increase.
और अगर आपको लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट करना है तो
डिक्रीज
देखिए लिक्विड का और भी हम कम कर देंगे. If we decrease more temperature, liquid will convert into
ice.
So see, गैस में था, ठीक है, हमारा टेम्परेचर क्या हुआ? ऐसे लिखते हैं. चलिए देखिए हमारा क्या है? सॉलिड, लिक्विड, गैस. ऐसे होता है ना? क्या होता है? सॉलिड,
लिक्विड एंड गैस. solid, liquid and gas.
Now what will happen? I will increase the temperature. So increase the temperature means it will convert into
Liquid.
So you just take ice, बर्फ का example लीजिए. You take the ice cube and the temperature, if temperature is higher, what will happen? Ice will start to
Melt it.
and will convert into liquid. So that is because of the high temperature. So increase the temperature means it will convert into liquid. Now, if that liquid again increase the temperature, what will happen? It will start to evaporate.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Again,
And
so by
converted
increasing
into gas.
temperature, it goes into gas. Now, if you want to reverse, like gas to liquid, what do you do?
Sir, decrease temperature.
And then again, liquid to solid. You know, liquid to solid means you have to go in minus, right? Isn't it? Or 0 degrees centigrade. You know that 0 degrees centigrade water will become ice, right? So as you reduce the temperature, it will convert into liquid and then it solid, right? So यही होता है, पता है? आपका हाइड्रोजन और जो ऑक्सीजन होता है वो किस फॉर्म में होता है? हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन
लिक्विड
गैस के फॉर्म में होता है.
गैस.
जनरली क्या होता है? गैस के फॉर्म में होता है. तो इसको हम लिक्विड में स्टोर करने के लिए कन्वर्ट इनटू लिक्विड फॉर्म. कन्वर्ट इनटू
लिक्विड फॉर्म.
लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट करना है तो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू एक्चुअली?
Decrease temperature.
So we have to store our hydrogen and this oxygen gas in a vessel like a refrigerator. हमारे पास एक ऐसा फ्रिज होना चाहिए जिसमें क्या होगा? टेम्परेचर आपका माइनस में हो. पता है आपका ऑलमोस्ट -250 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड चाहिए आपको टेम्परेचर. आई थिंक हाइड्रोजन के लिए. लेट मी चेक at what temperature hydrogen converts. I think 250 it is. Let me check. I'm not sure approximate, like exact. So okay, -253 degrees centigrade.
Yes, sir. -253 degrees centigrade.
So almost I said. So hydrogen को अगर आपको गैस से लिक्विड में बदलना है तो कितना टेम्परेचर करना पड़ेगा?
-253.
ऑक्सीजन के लिए आई थिंक समथिंग -180 है शायद. ऑक्सीजन के लिए, ऑक्सीजन को अगर करना है तो आपको -180. जस्ट चेक इट. ऑक्सीजन कन्वर्ट इनटू लिक्विड at what temperature? -183. How much? minus.
-180.
Now see, this much temperature you have to generate. For hydrogen to convert into liquid, what temperature you want? -250. And you think that on the earth, like in India, especially like a country India, the temperature is possible any place
No,
normally.
sir.
So you have to generate a one setup where what you'll do, you have a kind of refrigerator like in your home, fridge will be there, right? Something like that. We have some space where what we'll be doing, there will be some like technology where we will be making inside of that room or some place, the temperature is what? -250 and -183. There will bring this gases. So automatic what will happen? This gases convert into liquid. And that technology we call as cryogenic technology. What that called we?
Cryogenic.
Cryogenic technology.
कितने लोगों ने अभी एक मूवी आई थी रॉकेटरी देखी है? How many of you have seen the movie called Rocketry? Recently it has come by the Nambi Narayan. Have you seen that?
Yes, sir.
Anyone have seen apart from Santosh? If you have not, please check it and watch it. Okay, you will know how that India developed all this rocket technology, and then they will be talking about cryogenic. Now we are going to the Mars and at all, right? That is all because of cryogenic
Yes, sir.
technology. Okay, so they will talk about it. So you can watch this movie. You have the idea of it. What is this cryogenic is? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So okay, fine. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
So what is fuel and oxidizer? So the combination of fuel and oxidizer is called propellant. What is propellant?
Combination of fuel and oxidizer.
So what propellants do? Propellants burn into the combustion chamber, it expands from the nozzle and finally propel the aircraft. So what propellant do? So propellant is a combination of fuel and oxidizer with the help of spark plug. What will happen with the help of electric signal? One spark will be given. So in the combustion chamber where the fire will take place, and then the hot gases will come out from the nozzle. Now in nozzle, what will happen? It will come with very high speed. Now, can you tell me how these gases which are coming like from the, like if you look at the rocket, right? The gases when the fire happen, gases will come with very high speed, right? Isn't
Yes,
it?
sir.
How they get the speed? Because rocket is standing simply, na? And suddenly they got the fire and very high speed. How they got? Any idea?
Sir, by action reaction.
No.
Sir,
That is
from
fine,
down they will the
So
spark
in the
will come.
down, yes, I think Amrit, yes.
सर जो गैस होती है वो गैस प्रेशर क्रिएट करती है और वो ऊपर की तरफ रॉकेट जो होता है
नहीं,
move
मेरा
करता है।
क्वेश्चन अमृत ये है कि प्रेशर तो क्रिएट करती है, बट रॉकेट तो हमारा खड़ा है सिंपल ना, वो तो मूव ही नहीं कर रहा है, तो इतना प्रेशर कैसे जनरेट हो गया? दैट इज व्हाट माय क्वेश्चन. Okay, let me explain you. So for that we have something is called nozzle. What we have? Nozzle. Nozzle is the component of an aircraft, or you can say part of an aircraft, which is at the bottom where the fire comes out, right?
Sir.
There only you have a nozzle. From that nozzle, what nozzle do? Okay, just tell me one thing. I have a pipe. Garmit, let me complete. Okay, I have a pipe. Okay, now through the pipe, what is happening? Water is flowing. What is happening? Water is
flowing.
Now what you do? The nozzle from where water is coming out, you just press it. What will happen to the water which is coming out if you press it?
Fastly.
Sir,
Yes?
it is coming, making pressure fastly coming.
Many times in your, if you in your home gardens are there, like you water it to your plant.
Yes, sir.
So if water pipe is not lengthy, like the length of the water pipe is not like too much long, what do? You will stand at your door and press the nozzle, and what will happen? That water will go very long distance, right? And
Yes,
from-
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Now, if you observe that when you press it, what will happen to the speed of that, the velocity of the water which is coming out, the moment you press it?
So it will also
will
go
happen?
far.
No, it will go far, okay, distance. But what will happen to the speed? Like when you have not pressed,
It
how
will
it was
increase.
coming,
Increase, sir.
it will increase, right?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
So now see, when you press it, what happened to the area from which water was coming out? When you press it, what happened to that area? Velocity increase. When you press it, velocity increases of that water is coming out. What happened to the area from where it was coming out? That area, what happened when you press it? See, it is coming out, na? Like suppose this is a
Yes,
circle.
sir.
From there, water is coming out. Now what I did, I press it. So water started to come out very fast. Now, but
Yes,
what
sir.
about the area?
Sir,
What
area
will
is
happen
increased.
when you press it?
Sir, it covers more area, sir.
Why it will cover more area? See, this is a pipe. Now water is coming out. Okay. Now what I did, I press it. मैंने इसको प्रेस कर दिया. प्रेस इन द सेंस दबा दिया. यहाँ पर एरिया में क्या होगा? पाइप कैसा हो जाएगा?
हाँ सर, एरिया
सर दब जाएगा.
एरिया कम हो जाएगा, बढ़ जाएगा? जहां से पानी आ रहा है
कम
कम
एरिया कम हो गया. एरिया
कम हो
कम
गया.
हो गया.
और वेलोसिटी क्या हो गई?
ज्यादा.
हो गई.
इसका मतलब अगर एरिया अगर हमारा कम हो जाता है तो वेलोसिटी क्या हो जाएगी?
ज्यादा
बढ़ जाएगी.
इसी कॉन्सेप्ट को यूज किया जाता है नोजल में. द सेम कॉन्सेप्ट हैव बीन यूज्ड इन द नोजल. नोजल को से डिजाइन किया जाता है तो जो एग्जिट वाला एरिया होता है वो छोटा होता है. जहां से गैस इंटर कर रही थी वो बड़ा होता है, और जहां से बाहर निकल रही थी वो क्या होता है? क्या होता है गाइस?
छोटा.
तो ये एरिया के बड़े छोटे होने के कारण क्या होता है? जो गैसेस पहले स्लो आ रही थी, पहले बड़े एरिया से आ रही थी, इंटर किससे कर रही थी? बड़े एरिया से कर रही थी. जब बाहर निकली, रॉकेट को छोड़ा, तो छोटे एरिया से बाहर आई. मतलब कि सेम अमाउंट ऑफ एयर दैट गैस इज कमिंग आउट फ्रॉम द स्मॉल एरिया. तो क्या होगा? वो गैसेस तेजी से बाहर निकलने लगेगी. स्पीड क्या हो जाएगी? व्हाट विल हैपन टू स्पीड? इन वेलोसिटी इट विल
increase.
that is what is happen in the rocket. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
And this principle we called as law of equation of continuity. What we call? Equation of
continuity.
we call this as a equation of continuity. Is it clear? पाइप वाला एग्जांपल याद रहेगा बच्चों आपको?
Yes sir.
पाइप वाला एग्जांपल.
Yes, sir.
गुड.
Yes, sir.
ओके, लेट्स गो. सो प्रोपेलेंट समझ में आ गया बच्चों?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
So let me go to the next. So now listen guys, very important. Now we have three types of engine. Students, now I will be talking about types of rocket based on propellant. Based on?
Propellant.
So types of rocket based on propellant. So based on propellant कितने तरह के होते हैं? एक होता है solid propellant rocket engine, second होता है liquid propellant engine, and liquid में आपके तीन होते हैं, और फिर क्या होता है? hybrid rocket propellant engine. ठीक है? सॉलिड में क्या होता है? आपका जो फ्यूल होता है, फ्यूल एंड लाइक ऑक्सीडाइजर, वो सॉलिड फॉर्म में होते हैं. फ्यूल एंड ऑक्सीडाइजर क्या होते हैं? सॉलिड फॉर्म. ठीक है. और लिक्विड के केस में क्या होते हैं? दोनों क्या होते हैं? लिक्विड होते हैं. फ्यूल एंड ऑक्सीडाइजर मैंने बताया ना. प्रोपेलेंट क्या होता है आपका? इट इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ फ्यूल प्लस
Oxidizer.
व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ ऑक्सीडाइजर? देखिए वाई ऑक्सीडाइजर हम यूज कर रहे हैं क्योंकि जब हम स्पेस में जाते हैं तो स्पेस में क्या होता है? जैसे जैसे आप हाइट पे जाएंगे ऑक्सीजन का लेवल क्या हो जाएगा? कम होता जाएगा. द लेवल ऑफ द ऑक्सीजन एज वी गो एट द हाइट इट विल रिड्यूस. एंड आपको पता है, यू नो दैट फायर कैन हैपन ओनली इफ यू वांट टू फायर, you need oxygen. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
So that's why we carry, in the case of rocket, we carry oxygen like this. Oxygen in the form of as an oxidizer in the form of liquid in a cylinder. Separate tank will be there. In the rocket case, we have, like yesterday, this Amrit asked, what is that orange color and something like that, right?
Yes,
so they
sir.
have to carry tank, fuel tank separate, oxidizer tank separate. Clear? And then
Yes,
finally
sir.
what will happen? Through the pipelines that both fuel and oxidizer both will go into the combustion chamber. They will mix, and then on the time electric spark with the help of igniter, electrical spark will be given, and with the small spark fire will happen, and then hot gases will start to generate, and that will pass through the nozzle. And what nozzle will do? As the area is very small to come out, so velocity, that hot gases will come with very high speed outside, and because of the Newton's third law, as gases will go down with very high speed, so reaction will happen in the upward direction, and that is how the rocket takes off. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
But in the case of aircraft, it is
Sir.
not like that. In aircraft, aeroplane के केस में हम we did not do like this, fuel and oxidizer separate. We don't have something like that. In the case of aircraft, we don't want oxygen cylinder, something like that, like oxidizer separately, because aircraft flies in the where it is not fly too high, so oxygen is okay. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Oxygen is enough oxygen is there for fire. You don't need to carry
Yes,
separate
sir.
tank for oxygen. But in the rocket case, it go at very high height, right? It go to the height, right? Their oxygen level will be very down and your fire cannot take place. So for that, we have to carry the oxygen. But in the case of aircraft, it is not like that. We'll just carry the fuel and we'll send the fuel into the combustion chamber with the help of a spark. It will generate the what? Fire, and then it will come from the nozzle with very high speed and rocket will take off like that. Like your aircraft will move forward. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
रॉकेट में वाई वी कैरी ऑक्सीडाइजर बट एयरक्राफ्ट में नहीं करते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि हमें फायर करने के लिए क्या चाहिए होगा? वी नीड oxygen.
Oxygen.
Because in the presence of oxygen. That's why in the case of rocket we have two separate tank. One is fuel tank, one is oxidizer tank, and that combination is called propellant. ठीक है? So अगर दोनों fuel and oxidizer both are in solid form, both are in
Solid form.
solid form, then that type of if suppose if you are using any rocket in that both fuel and oxidizer both are in solid form, then that type of rocket will call solid propellant rocket engine. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now liquid propellant means what do you mean? Now you can answer. Liquid means what?
So the fuel is liquid and
Fuel
oxygen.
and
Solid will
oxidizer.
not form.
Now see, now in the case of liquid propellant, what will happen? Fuel will be like, see, here you can see that cryogenic, semi-cryogenic and hypergolic, right? Isn't it? So
Yes,
now
sir.
what will happen? In this case, both will be in liquid form. Both will be in.
Liquid form.
So that's why to carry. So that's why, like when you're talking about cryogenic, we need to carry the separate cylinder. One for fuel, one for oxidizer. So if both are in liquid form, it is called liquid propellant engine. And especially when you're talking about cryogenic. In the cryogenic engine, we use S2 as a fuel and O2 as a oxidizer. And both will be in liquid form. Is it clear?
Yes.
And in order to get the hydrogen in liquid form, what is the temperature required, guys? Minus?
Minus 250.
Oxygen minus 250. And for for oxygen?
Oxygen.
Minus
Minus
183.
180, okay?
183. So minus 183. It's
Sir.
correct.
And when we talk about hybrid rocket propellant, now tell me what is hybrid? It is a combination.
Combination of solid and liquid propellant.
Means maybe your fuel will be in liquid and oxidizer will be in
Oxygen.
solid form. Or maybe fuel is in solid form and oxidizer will be liquid form. Is it clear?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, which one rocket is best?
At present, if you're talking in India, they are using cryogenic engine. That is GSLV MK Mark 3. So in
No,
that
sir,
they have the cryogenic. So cryogenic is the best in terms of going very high altitude. If you want
No,
to go
sir.
to some other like you want to go to geosynchronous orbit something, so GSLV is the best. In GSLV, cryogenic is the best one, because if you want to go to the Mars and at all or some other planet, this cryogenic technology is the best. But yes, in order to save your money, they use PSLV, and PSLV is not a cryogenic one. PSLV having 4 stages. How many stages PSLV have?
4 stages.
4.
So first stages means it having 4 engine. What do you mean by stages? It means it having 4 engine. So first engine will fire. Then first engine work on the solid. Second engine like second stage liquid. Then again solid liquid. So it is like that: solid liquid, solid liquid. But in the cryogenic, like you talk about, so it is solid liquid and cryogenic. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes.
sir, in solid, liquid, and hybrid, which one is best?
I told you, na, liquid is the best. Hybrid, the thing
Okay,
is the
sir.
mixed one. It's the complicated. So I told you
Sir.
cryogenic is the best one, because if you want to go to the very high altitude and you are planning for interplanetary mission like some other planet or something, cryogenic is a powerful. Like that is why most of the mission use GSLV. Nowadays, whatever the launch is happening, they are using most of the time GSLV MK3, because it is a, you can say it is a Rakshas, or you can say powerful rocket of India.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you search it, you'll find out. So that is the thing. Garvit, let me complete. What's your doubt?
Yes, sir. One doubt is remaining that how much liter of fuel and oxidizer.
We'll talk about it. Okay, we'll talk about it. Okay, we'll talk about it. Okay, now.
Okay, sir.
So is this part is clear, everyone? Types of
yes, sir.
rocket based on propellant, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So solid propellant rocket. Okay. So what we'll do now, tomorrow we'll continue. Okay. We'll stop here now. So tomorrow we'll talk about solid, liquid and gas. And if time permits, we'll talk about satellite launch vehicles also tomorrow. Okay. So that is what for today. So let's go for the minutes of notes. And after the minutes of notes, I will take your doubts. Okay. So yes, what we have learned today. Who is coming forward?
Sir, can I? Sir, can I?
No. See, first thing, you should not speak up. You should raise your hand. That is what the thing you should do in any of the meeting. So please, if you want to respond, raise your hand. So who is coming? What you have learned today? What you have learned today, guys. So who is coming forward? Only two person, Amrit and Garvit. What about others? What about others? I will call the name now. Anuva, what you have learned? Anuva, what you have learned today? No response. It seems you are offing your mic and camera and going somewhere doing your work, right? Hijba, can you hear me, Hijba? Hijba, can you hear me? Santosh?
Yes, sir. Your
Yes.
voice is not coming properly.
My voice is not coming properly. Yes, what you have learned today?
Okay, so today we learn about objects, what we have what the object materials used in rocket. Like you have given the example of the pipe, like how the rocket fire and for how the
Amrit?
यस सर। सर आज हमने सबसे पहले सीखा प्रोपेलेंट के बारे में। प्रोपेलेंट में आपने सबसे पहले एग्जांपल से हमें बताया कि यदि हम अगर एक ग्लास और एक कैंडल को लेंगे और कैंडल में यदि हम आग लगा करके उसके ऊपर ग्लास को रख देंगे तो वो चलेगा या नहीं? तो वो नहीं चलेगा, क्योंकि उसमें हमें नीड होगी ऑक्सीजन की और वो बिना ऑक्सीजन के नहीं चल सकता। तो प्रोपेलेंट में जो रॉकेट्स होते हैं उनका भी यही काम होता है, फ्यूल प्लस ऑक्सीडाइजर। जब ये दोनों मिल जाते हैं तो उसमें रॉकेट में जो गैसेस प्रोड्यूस होती है, जिस गैसेस से उनमें वो आगे की तरफ मूव होता है। अब इसको हम एक एग्जांपल के साथ समझते हैं। एग्जांपल के लिए जब हम पानी डालते हैं, हमारे पास अगर कोई पाइप छोटी है और हम पानी डाल रहे हैं तो हम उसको प्रेस करेंगे। प्रेस करने के बाद उसमें प्रेशर क्रिएट होगा और वो और ज्यादा दूर तक पानी जा पाएगा। इसी तरह से जो रॉकेट होते हैं उसमें भी इसी सिद्धांत का प्रयोग करा जाता है। जहाँ से गैस रिलीज होती है वहां पर जो होल्स होते हैं वो छोटे होते हैं, जिससे कि जो गैस होती है वो बहुत तेज रफ्तार से निकलती है और रॉकेट की स्पीड बनी रहती है और रॉकेट की स्पीड बनी रहती है। और आपने हमें बताया था क्रायोजेनिक टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में, और इस टेक्नोलॉजी को जानने इस टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में हमें और ज्यादा नॉलेज मिले। इस चीज के लिए आपने हमें कहा है कि हमें एक मूवी है रॉकेटरी, उसको देखें। और आपने बताया था इक्वेशन ऑफ क्वांटिटी और हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन को गैस फॉर्म से लिक्विड फॉर्म में किस तरह से और कितने टेम्परेचर करके ला सकते हैं, इसके बारे में बताया था। तो जो हाइड्रोजन होता है उसका होता है -283 और जो ऑक्सीजन होता है उसका होता है -183 लगभग। थैंक यू।
Garvit?
Yes, sir. Sir, we study today first about the propellant. What is propellant? The fuel plus oxidizer is propellant. We need in a rocket fuel and then oxidizer. Why we use oxidizer? Because the rocket has to travel on very high, above in space at very height, and so the oxygen amount is less in space or at very at above, so we use oxidizer and then contain oxygen with him to create a fire. And we read that you study about cryogenic engine, and you say that we see rocketry movie to know about the cryogenic technology. And we read that we need minus 253 degrees Celsius temperature to convert hydrogen into liquid, and to convert oxygen into liquid we need minus 183 degrees Celsius temperature. Then we read about a concept that say that the nozzle in the rocket above it is narrow, ये पतली होती है। क्यों? क्योंकि जब रॉकेट का जब फ्यूल आता है कंबशन चैम्बर में और इग्नाइट होता है, तब उससे जो प्रेशर के जो फ्यूल निकलता है या गैसेस निकलती हैं, वो अगर एरिया कम होगा तो वेलोसिटी बढ़ जाएगी। ये कॉन्सेप्ट है। और आपने इसका एग्जांपल भी बताया कि जब हम गार्डन में छिड़काव करते हैं पानी का, तब जो पाइप होता है अगर हम उसे आगे से दबा लेते हैं तो जो आने की स्पीड है, वेलोसिटी है पानी की, वो क्या हो जाती है, इंक्रीज हो जाती है। फिर हमने सॉलिड 3 रॉकेट टाइप पढ़े, सॉलिड प्रोपेलेंट रॉकेट, लिक्विड प्रोपेलेंट में भी 3, क्रायोजेनिक, सेमी क्रायोजेनिक एंड हाइपरगोलिक, and then we read hybrid rocket propellant engine. In solid propellant में तो दोनों ही फ्यूल और ऑक्सीजन सॉलिड होते हैं, और लिक्विड में दोनों लिक्विड होते हैं, और हाइब्रिड में कभी फ्यूल सॉलिड हो सकता है और ऑक्सीडाइजर लिक्विड, और कभी फ्यूल लिक्विड और ऑक्सीडाइजर सॉलिड। ये होता है हाइब्रिड वाले रॉकेट में। और फिर उसके बाद हमने पढ़ा कि पीएसएलवी की 4 स्टेजेस होती हैं, और सबसे पावरफुल रॉकेट इंडिया का है जीएसएलवी मार्क 3, जो कि क्रायोजेनिक बेस्ड है। दैट्स इट।
Okay, guys. So that is what for today. Beautiful explanation, wonderful observation. Keep it up. And yes, your home task is just check about this. What is hybrid rocket engine? Okay, that I was saying that it's a mixture, solid, liquid, like that. And then in the liquid you have something called cryogenic and semi cryogenic and hypergolic. ठीक है, ये चेक करिएगा। ठीक है, मैं स्क्रीनशॉट दे रहा हूँ, आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए आप सभी, तो इसका सर्च करिएगा। ठीक है, आप लोग को सर्च करिएगा और कल मैं पूछूंगा आपको क्या समझ में आया आपने। तो मैं आगे जाता हूँ, कर देता हूँ, आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए। इनका आप परिभाषा ढूंढिएगा। ठीक है ना, व्हाट इज द एक्चुअल डेफिनेशन ऑफ दिस एंड हाउ दे आर डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर। So you can take the screenshot like solid, जैसे मैंने फ्यूल एंड ऑक्सीडाइजर दोनों सॉलिड होता है। पता है लिक्विड में भी ऐसा क्रायोजेनिक और ये सेमी क्रायोजेनिक है, हाइपरगोलिक है, इसके बारे में ढूंढिएगा। ठीक है ना, प्लीज डू चेक व्हाट इज क्रायोजेनिक, सेमी क्रायोजेनिक एंड हाइपरगोलिक, एंड देन हाइब्रिड रॉकेट प्रोपेलेंट। इसके बारे में सर्च करिएगा, कल मैं आपसे पूछूंगा।
Excuse me, sir.
Who is that?
Sir.
Yes, Karan.
सर क्या आप इसका फोटो सर ग्रुप पे भेज सकते हैं, क्योंकि सर हमारे फोन का स्क्रीनशॉट वो चल नहीं रहा है।
Somebody will take it and share in the group, right?
Okay, sir.
Somebody take that and share in the group. Amrit,
Okay,
take
sir.
the screenshot
Okay,
and you can
sir,
share in
okay.
the group, right?
Okay,
So
sir.
you have to search about it. How these will differ from each other. एक दूसरे से ये कैसे अलग है। ठीक है, अंतर आपको देखना है। Is it clear, guys? मैंने थोड़ी
Yes,
आपको बता दिया,
Yes,
आपको डीप में सर्च करना है। ठीक है ना, चलिए फिर बच्चों, आज के लिए बस इतना ही। Yes, 6 o'clock. I hope that you are aware. This is the last announcement.
Yes, sir.
So that 6 o'clock we have a session. Amrit, I hope you are aware. Sujit,
Sir.
Karan, I hope that you are aware there's a session at 6 o'clock. So you all are
Yes,
welcome.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
We will join shortly.
Sir, we will join up 6 o'clock.
Yes, 6 o'clock. You can join via Zoom. Everybody is aware,
Okay,
right?
sir.
सर
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Amrit.
Okay, sir.
सर मैं शायद शाम को ज्वाइन नहीं हो पाऊंगा क्योंकि सर मेरे फोन का डाटा खत्म होने वाला
आप
है
थोड़ा आपका आवाज बहुत धीरे आ रहा है अमृत, थोड़ा सा।
सर मैं शायद शाम को ज्वाइन नहीं हो पाऊंगा सर क्योंकि मेरे फोन का डाटा खत्म होने वाला है
ओके, यूट्यूब पर भी लाइव होगा, बाद में भी देख सकते हो अगर नहीं ज्वाइन कर
ओके
पाओ। बट
सर
आई विल से दैट इफ यू कैन ज्वाइन विल बी रियली ग्रेटफुल बिकॉज as you are planning for ISRO DRDO, so you have to write JEE and those exams, right? So you can get
Yes,
some
sir.
guidance from him. You can ask. That is the thing. So you can recharge it maybe like 1 GB
Okay,
it will
sir.
come like 15 rupees, 20 rupees, right? Not
Okay,
more
sir.
than that. So I will suggest you should join it, Amrit. Clear?
Okay, sir. Okay.
It's up to you. Like what is the thing?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
guys. So,
Sir,
yes.
sir, tomorrow will be my exam.
Yeah, tomorrow will be exam. So tomorrow workshop also there, 2:30. Same
Okay,
time.
sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So this is the session, guys. Today 6 o'clock. Okay.
Sir,
If
what
not, you
is
are
this?
interested, you can join, and you will be getting a chance to interact with him. Okay. Okay, guys.
Okay,
Bye bye.
sir.
Take care. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Best of luck
sir.
for tomorrow exam.
Sir,
Okay, sir. Thank
have a
you.
nice day.